everyone. So I just thought I would put together a quick little video about my favorites from the GenBeauty event. These are most of the things that I got in the goodie bag that I've been using pretty consistently for the past 2 months or so. Three months. And these are the products that when I run out of, I think I will buy them again. That to me would be something that's worthwhile. So let's get started. The first one that I have been loving, let's do skincare first, has been this scrub by Derma E, I guess it's called. This one has been amazing, and I love my scrubs. So the one that I've been using recently has been the Dermalogica one, which I do love, but that one I find is really, really pricey. Whereas this one, not only is it really, really good, it scrubs everything away, leaves my skin super soft, but hasn't made me break out, and I feel like, especially for my back, that it's helped clear up that acne that I have back there. So this one I've been loving, and it's the full size too, so that has been amazing that they gave this for free. So I've definitely been loving this. It has marine algae and charcoal. Charcoal, I heard, is really good for the skin to help purify it and cleanse it. So I've been loving this scrub. This is my favorite. You can see it's been obviously used a lot. So this is something that I definitely will buy again. The other thing that I really have been loving has been this dry shampoo by Chlorine. It is a dry shampoo with oat milk. It's a gentle formula, and it's for brown to dark hair. It cleans hair without water. I love this. This for me has been like a lifesaver. I used it today because today I have second day hair. For me, I can only go 2 days, but if you don't wash your hair often, this has been amazing. Well, the reason I love it is that not only does it soak up the oil, but it also leaves my hair super, super soft. All the other ones that I've tried, all the other dry shampoos have been sticky, and it makes my hair stiff. Like, you can tell that I used a dry shampoo, and the smell is just overwhelming in some of those. This one, it doesn't even smell like anything. It just smells fresh and clean, and it just makes it nice and soft, so it's still touchable, and yet it still soaks up that oil that you have. So this, they only gave a teeny tiny amount, but when I run out, I will definitely buy it again. It's been my favorite for the past couple months. So after that, I have been loving, now makeup wise, they have had a ton of really great products. The first one has been, let's do lips. I've been loving all the lip stuff that they gave us. The first one is from Laura Geller. Now, I'm not someone who really loves lipstick. I think that it's just too much for me. Throughout the day, like, I use my lips a lot. I talk a lot. I lick my lips. I just touch my face a lot. So lipstick for me is always running. It's always on my chin. It's everywhere that it's not supposed to be. And so this is a crayon. I guess you haven't used it. And it's a beautiful watermelon color. That's called Watermelon Cooler. And it's called Love Me Do Lip Crayon. It's super thin, but it goes on well. It's very pigmented, and it's also lightweight, and it feels really, really nice as well. It's really moisturizing. So for me, it's like an all-in-one, and it smells really, really good. Really good. So this is something that I would wear just to put on a little lip color, and I don't really want to put on too much. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it does give me like this ring around. I don't know if you guys get that, or if it's just me, but I get that white ring around my lips and the inner lip, and this definitely does that. So that's the only thing I probably don't like about it, but it's really moisturizing, and it gives you a nice color. So I love this one. The other thing I've been loving, which you saw in my last video, has been the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick. This color is absolutely gorgeous. I never thought I would like an orangey red lip. I've always gone for classic red, but this has been my new go-to lip color. This one is called Venice, I'm assuming is the color. I guess so. But it has been amazing. It is very liquidy, so it's not too chalky at all. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily long lasting because it does wipe off easily. But when you do wipe it off, it does leave a stain of the color. I would just say, I wouldn't say it's long lasting though, but regardless, I would definitely buy this color again. This one is absolutely amazing. I love the consistency of it, and it feels really great on my lips, which is a big thing for me. I'm not really a lipstick person, so this liquid lipstick is actually really, really great. And the color is just phenomenal. So definitely this is another thing that I would buy again. Next, keeping with the lips, has been, my absolute favorite, and I'm not someone who really likes lip gloss. I think that, for me, again, I get that white ring around it, and it just feels gross. But I'm wearing it today, and this is from Mally, and it's just the best. It's called, it doesn't say what it is, but it's Delish is the color. I think it's a liquid lipstick too, I'm not sure. I feel like it's a lip gloss though, especially with that tip. I feel like that's lip gloss to me. Very 90s in my opinion. I had that when I was a kid. But I definitely have been loving this. Not only is it not sticky, it goes with any lip color. Like, this has been the best color to put on top of anything. I use it with my Benefit Benetint. It goes great with that color. I've used it with a nude lip pencil, and it just brings out the lips even more. It's just amazing. This is definitely something that I will buy again. And I've never even heard of this company before, and I'm glad that they gave us the full size because it's been incredible. I love, 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 love this lip color. So this is definitely another thing that I will buy again when I run out, which hopefully is not too soon. It definitely gives you a lot. So this has been my favorite lip gloss pretty much. So definitely love that one. Another thing that I have been loving has been, we're going to go on to face now, has been from Tarte, the Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. This has been my go-to powder lately. It is a translucent powder, and it actually doesn't come off white at all in my opinion, and it really does smooth out my complexion. So even though I use like a smoothing primer, putting this on top will smooth it out even more without it looking too cakey, and only a little bit goes a long way. So this has definitely been something I've been using every single day, and they gave it to us free when you stop by the Tarte place. So this was a freebie, but I definitely will buy it again when I run out, which I don't think will be anytime soon. This thing is still full, and I use it every single day. That's amazing. So this has definitely been from Tarte, one of my go-tos. Also from Tarte, which I've been loving, has been their full coverage foundation. I love the consistency of this. To me it seems like a mousse, and it covers really, really well without it feeling too heavy, and it does stay on all day. The only thing that I don't like about it is the color that he gave me. He gave me light medium beige, but it comes off a little bit pink on me, and if you can see, and I'm a little more yellow toned. My face is pink because of all the stuff that I did to it when I was younger, but naturally I'm a little more yellow. So that's the only thing I probably don't like is the color, but the consistency and the coverage is really, really great. It says it's 12 hour. Do I believe anything will last that long? Not really. And I don't know if I really want anything on my face for that long, but I definitely, it does stay on all day when I'm at work, and I sweat a lot. I'm just a sweater. And it's also oil free, so that's really great. I don't want anything to be clogging my pores, and this definitely doesn't do that. So I have been loving it. The only thing I would change would be the color. I would go a little more yellow. But if you are pink toned, those are definitely a great foundation to go for. Next, so the other thing that I would like, that I like, is actually this tight line from It Cosmetics. It's a mascara, and I had mentioned it in my video when I was going over all the products that I didn't know if I was gonna like this teeny tiny little brush. And I mean, look at that. It's so small. It is the tiniest thing I've ever seen, and I didn't know how I was going to use it, and I wouldn't use it on my top lashes on its own. I think it's just not enough for me. I like volume and I like length. I just like very, very full lashes, and this doesn't really get it for me. What I like is definitely for my bottom lashes. This brings them out better than anything I've ever used, and the fact that it's super, super small helps me get in there without messing up my makeup, which I do often. The other thing I like to do with it is put it on after I put on my volumizing mascara to get those inner corner and outer corners to make them a little longer. For me, this has been perfect for that. It says that it is a 3-in-1 eyeliner, primer, and mascara. I would have to watch one of their videos to see how exactly that happens, but for me, I've been using it for my lower lashes and just to help fan out my top lashes. So this I definitely would buy again just for that reason, just because I love that little brush. I'm surprised that I do, but I really love it for those reasons. Next, the last thing that I want to talk about that I really, really love has been, and this I purchased, but I would purchase again, has been the HD set from Crown Brushes. This has been my favorite set of brushes. As you can see, I've used them and they're a little dirty. Okay, so of course my camera has to die, and I'm about to go to work. It's just my life. So the other thing that I've been loving really fast has been this makeup brush set. It came with the palette, which I've been loving, and it comes with the little spatula. The thing I love most about them, one, is how they feel. I love these brushes. They're super, super soft. I use this one for putting on my powder, which is what I put the Tarte powder on with. The other brushes, at first I didn't know quite what to do with them. I try to use them for different things often, but this one I've been loving to use with cream foundations. I like to buff it out with that or pounce it in depending on my mood and how it reacts. But this one I've been loving for that reason. Sometimes I do use it for powder. For right underneath my eyes, I feel like it puts it on well without putting too much. So that's what I love that one for. For this one, I used to use it for powder under my eyes, but I thought it was a little too small. So what I use for it now is to put my highlights. I find that this is like the perfect little size to put on my highlights, right there and here, without it looking too streaky or anything like that. I still go over it with a little stippling brush, but to put it on initially, I use this, and it's been perfect for that. Sometimes I will use it for under the eyes just to brush everything out, but I've been loving it for my highlighter, my powder highlighter, I should say.